Hello, Star Wars fans. And this week we have issue 31 of the Build Your Own Star Wars X-Wing. Alright, so here we go. Creating a starship fleet, a thrilling climax. And Starfighter Aces Rick Ali. Yeah, I could be pronouncing that name wrong. And as usual, flipping through the magazines so you can see what we have here. And here we go. And it's the start of here. And once again, we have a little thing. Red 5's wing markings. Rebel Alliance starfighters have painted markings to enable them to be identified easily during flight. Thus, Red Squadron's X-Wings carried patches of red. Gold Squadron's Y-Wings sported yellow paintwork. Colored stripes on the S-fills of each X-Wing varied in number, corresponding to their designated call sign, as shown here on Red 5. Excuse me. And obvious. Okay, lower port wing. This issue's main component is the panel that forms the top of the lower wing on the port left side of the X-Wing. You also have two edging strips that fit into the recess over the mounting for the sublight engine to complete this area. Alright, and these are the parts for this week. And we have more XW02 screws. And I still got tons of these. So hopefully, I just hope there's no, like, big time extras on these screws. Alright, so assembling the wing is 16 steps. Alright, so alright, now which, aha, there we go, and we will be needing the cannon for this. Alright, so assembling the wing. All the parts provided are used in this stage. You start by detailing the recess above the sublight engine before fitting the laser cannon and finally adding the upper skin that covers the wing frame and electrical wiring, which you will give one last test before sealing it in. Alright, so step 1 is to get all the parts together. Step 2. Start with the outer edging strip. There are 3 pins in the underside that fit into matching holes on this side of the recess. Okay, so the detailing strips are going to go here and in here. So, this one with the notch out of it is going to go in the lower half, so that way it covers the wire that you see right up in there. And we just line up the pins in here. And it's kind of hard to tell if it's actually down all the way. And it seems like it's in all the way. And this one is gonna go in just like this. And that looks like it's even right there. Just like that. Alright, and that actually takes us up to step 7, where we take the cannon and we feed the wire through. And just remember, the wiring is rectangular wise this way, not this way. So make sure the plug is facing in the same direction and you put it in just like that. Alright. And just make sure that you have it on in the right direction so that way everything lines up. You got the 2 posts that go into the 2 holes right there, and then the screw holes will line up. And where did I put the screws? Oh, right there. Okay. So we just go ahead and cut the baggie open. And apparently I cut right through the baggie. Alright, so we got the 3 screws there. Pardon me. Alright. And we will just take the first screw. And we will get this in. And that's nice and tight. And we will get the second screw. And we will take care of this one. That one's nice and tight. And then third screw. Right here. And there we go. And the second cannon is attached. Alright, and the next thing we do, just like on the first wing, is we attach the wiring. So we lift the plug back up out of there. And we just plug her in. And I don't remember which way it says to do have it set off to the side right there, but you can just do it like that. And and just make sure the wiring is in place and holding. And the last thing we need to do is put the outer skin on, and you notice that there are tabs. Well, that's a dirt mark or something. And you got 2, 4, 6, 8 tabs or posts that will be matching up with holes right in here. And then we just make sure that we get everything lined up and pushed down into place. And pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. Watch this, doesn't want to seem to stay in, and that's probably because of the wiring, to be completely honest. But there we go. That's nice and flush right now. Alright, and the last thing we do is we retest the wiring. So, here we go. We plug the first one in. Okay, and you can see that obviously the furthest wire is still lighting up for the Canon. And then retest the sublight engine. And that is still working. So we have 2 full wings complete. Awesome! Completely cool and awesome. Alrighty, so I am going to get this out of the way, and I am going to set this down with the first wing up off to the side. Alright. And all it says here is that completes the whole of the wing assembly, which you will need to store safely until it is time to fit it to the fuselage. Alright, and here is this week's piece of artwork on the back of the magazine. We have some Naboo personal, aircraft or spacecraft. Obviously the Naboo starfighters, I guess you call them, from Episode 1, Phantom Menace, that young Anakin Skywalker actually used to blow up the droid control ship. So, there you have that. Okay. So, until the next build your own Star Wars X-Wing, or until the next build your own R2-D2, thanks for watching.